My granny is asleep. That's her in the background. But before she went to sleep, I asked her if I could do this video. I was polite. Wanted to answer your question. Are romantic comedies ruining relationships? Oh, that was a fascinating question. I'm really glad that you asked it. And my answer is no. I don't think that romantic comedies are ruining relationships. I think that the ideology behind romantic comedies complicate things. I think that ruin is a pretty serious word. You know, it's really hard to blame the movies themselves because movies are just a reflection of the society to which they belong. I mean, like any form of artwork, you know, it's going to be representative of the ideas of the time. So I think that movies are kind of the modern equivalent of storytelling, and I think when you see it in that light, then it's a lot easier to digest than saying that it's somewhat of a personal fortune telling, or that it's like a visual encyclopedia into the world around, because if you believe that, it's a pretty harsh reality once you do journey outside. I do believe that romance is comical. I think that romance is hilarious. You know, people don't know what to say. You feel awkward. You can't sleep. I mean, it really is an opiate in its own right. You know, I don't believe in most of the ideology behind romantic comedies. I think that falling in love with at first sight is really just kind of a window into our beauty ideals, you know, kind of beauty being representative of kind qualities. And really you see the predictability too, you know, and as far as it is a piece of art, it's like a highly controlled piece of art, if it is, you know, because it's like you have this format and you have to stick to that format, you know, you don't dare cross the line, you know, and there's always the conflict, and then the person wants to leave, and then the person finds out that they're the best person for them, and then they go to the apartment or to the job or to the work, and then whomever says they're not here, and then they run to the airport and announce their love in front of hundreds of people, and if we can, we'll try to squeeze in a marriage scene and roll the credits. I mean, that's perfectly fine if you're aware that that is what you're intentionally going to see. You know, you're not going to be telling all of the details that lead up into that point. So, I mean, that's really just the two things that I have. Oop. They're just the two things that I have against romantic comedies is impossible timelines and just not really portraying love in its more boring phases. I think that all love is like green eggs and ham. I think that's what real love is about, you know. Guys are the green eggs and ham, and we're this right here. We're a little suspicious at first. It's not particularly attractive. But the guy inside shows us through acrobatics, through foxes in boxes, and through actions, maybe not so much through novel language or success or handsome achievement, but through pure and simple acrobatics, until at the end we realize that we're all just completely delicious masses of green protein on a plate. That's what we all are, and we accept ourselves for the ugly green masses of protein that we are. But thanks for the question. That was an awesome question.